पश्ये महद्विद्यचित्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टवाहं सस्तनाभिः दशेम देवहितैर्यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति न पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्ताक्षो हरिष्ठनेमिः स्वस्ति न बृहस्पतिर्ददातु ओम शांति शांति शांतिः ओम अग्ने नय सुपथाराये अस्मान् विश्वानि देव वयुनानि विद्वान् युयोध्यस्मज्जुहुराणमेन भो इस्तान्ते नम भुक्तिं विदेम ओम शांति शांति शांतिः ओम आब्रह्मन् ब्राह्मणो ब्रह्मवच्चसी जायताम् आराष्ट्रे राजन्यः चोरैषभ्यो अतिव्याधि महारथो जायताम् दोग्ध्रिं धेनुर्वोढानड्वान् आसु सप्तिः पुरन्धिप्योषा जिष्णो रथेष्ठाः सभेयो युवा अस्य यजमानस्य वीरो जायताम् निकामे निकामेन पज्जन्यो न वर्षतु फलवत्यो नवौषधयः पच्यन्तां योगक्षेमो न कल्पेताम् ओम शांति शांति शांतिः ओम आप्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि वाक्प्राणचक्षुः स्तोत्रमुतो बलमिन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वो ब्रह्मोपनिषदम् माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्याम् मामा ब्रह्म निराकरोतु अनिराकरणमस्तु अनिराकरणं मे अस्तु तदात्मनि निरतेय उपनिषत्सु धर्माः ते मयि सन्तु ओम शांति शांति शांतिः ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम नमस्ते
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Happy Vijayadashmi to all of you. And today already Vijayadashmi and tomorrow also it's being done. So, and in this day we go to Semi-Vrutsham and exchange Semi-Patram to all elders and others. And we will be reciting one sloka. Do you know that sloka? Semi Semayate Papam Semi Shatru Vinasini Arjunasya Dhanurdhari Ramasya Priyadarshini. This is this prayer to that Semi-Vrutsham. Semi is supposed to be the permanent residence of Agnideva. So Semi-Vrutshamlo Agnidevudu vasam anni vrutshallonu untadu because he is called Mahanagnihi. Agni is present in each and every tree, in each and every wood piece. Therefore, only Agni becomes more expressed when he is offered, when the firewood is being offered or sacrificial fuel is offered, and he will be constantly burning because it is the food for him. But Semi-Vrutsham is the first one. And there, as you know, we have in Mahabharata, Arjuna has, and all the Pandavas have kept their weapons in that particular tree, made them not visible to anybody. If at all anybody were to see that, then it looks like a corpse and terrifies the people not to approach. So when Arjuna permitted that Uttara Kumara to bring that down, so Uttara Kumara, the son of Virat Maharaja, He brought that Gandivam down to him at the request of this Arjuna, and when they were to meet up the Uttara Gograhanam by the Kauravas to release the cows. So that is the story behind, as we see in Mahabharata, that's why Semi Vruksham is Agni Vruksham. And we have to exchange some Dakshina also. When we were all young people, we used to, boys and students in high school and all that, we used to go to our temple, Shiva temple, where there was one semi vruksham. And at that, we used to make namaskaram to the semi vruksham, go around the tree, and any elders or anybody who is there, we used to exchange with dakshina and receive the also Hivayatram for others. It was a sign of friendship between people, because social means that we have to be very much friendly and learning with all people. That's why it is a wonderful event. And again, we call this Vijayadashmi as a Jambu Savari time. Jambu is the elephant. Maharaja will sit on the elephant in Mysore Maharaja, and he will have a procession in the royal streets of Mysore. And that was also a tradition, Anuchanam, so that will come out. But so for many people will go to Mysore to enjoy the Dasara festivities, and especially during these days. And so there will be a large number of festivities there. So today is the Vijayadashmi, where there is a victory to all the positive people and Sanatana Dharma and all. That's why this Vijayadashmi is that when we are all young, long back now, of course, all things have disappeared. People, the present children don't know much. They used to give easy, free ride in lorries and buses and all that, go around the places in that city around a large number of students. People used to make enjoyment of that trip and ride in the vehicles, cycle rickshaw, and whatever mode of transport was there, people used to enjoy. And as they were enjoying, they were all people inside the vehicle used to shout, Jai, 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 Jai Shabda was there. So that was the kind of jubilee on Vijayadashmi day. People used to observe some 20, 30, 40 years back. So anyway, times are the same, but people, Manobhavana has changed. The circumstances have changed. The attitude, orientation has changed. As a result, people are at loss what is sweet for us in Bharat, in places, especially in South India. I don't know about much the North India, how they used to celebrate, but in places they burn Ravanasura. They just in Calcutta, as yesterday we had a wonderful talk by a Bengali woman talking about the traditions during Navaratri and Mahakali. They are going to dip Mahakali inside the waters, and it was a big procession. So I wish you go through the yesterday's talk, and it is there in the YouTube also and Facebook also. So that has been sent by Aparna, Dr. Aparna from Delhi, to reach all people, enjoy. How is the festival in Bengal? Because Bengal people love very much, respect very much Devi. So they have, especially they are known for the Kali worshippers. And that Ramakrishna Paramahamsa is a Kali Bhakta. And therefore, you observe that it is a great time for Devi Durga. Even I was able to talk something about, some ideas about the skill in war, how best she was able to manage the tough Prachandar Daityas like Mahishasura, like Chandamunda, like Sumbhanisimha, Raktabija, and all that. So they were able to manage and see that they are pulled down and destroyed either by Trishula or by the sword, so cutting off the head, or making the Raktabija Nirvirya by drinking or sucking out the drops of blood that come down. And again, Mahishasura Mardini Ammavaru chose to kill, just to end the life of Mahishasura by putting her one leg upon the chest and also trying to pierce the neck of Mahishasura. The meaning there being that the pride and emotions and all that of that Mahisha is being completely erased, destroyed. And from the neck portion, there may be other Rakshasas of the nature of Mahisha might come out. So that also she curbed ultimately the Mahishasura. So how Mahishasura is killed, how the Sumbha is killed, how Sumbha Mahadi Sumbha Rakshasa is killed, all this is a great knack which our Devi has exercised to do. She was not tired. She was always Atikopana and she became Antaka. Not simply Antaka, she became a Kupita Antaka Darshana. And when she was Kupita, how was her complexion? It was Masi Varnam. She was having a very dark, black, fierceful appearance. So all this will add to that Devi has no enmity at all to anybody. She is loving all people equally. But the people make Devi become angry, make the gods become angry. So, for example, in Vishnu Sahasranamam, you get that Aneka Daitya Samharam. So Vishnu who has killed so many Daityas who have gone astray and who exhibited their own garvam, thinking that gods are nobody, but they wanted to overpower and occupy everything. The Madhukaitava Rakshasas are the sons of Vishnu only, Kivimalodbhavam. But they thought just suddenly, why should Brahma, the creator, be there when we are there already? So they wanted to kill Brahma, attack Brahma. And Brahma appealed to make that Kali to come out. The Yoganidra Devi, which occupied the awareness of the Chaitanya Shakti of Vishnu, sleeping, Yoganidra. When she came out, she gave all energy and Madhukaita was done. Similarly, when Durga Parameswari as a Tejo Rasi stood as a beautiful woman, all gods empowered her with their own weapons and Mahima or Shaktis and they kept quiet. Then with all the Deva Shakti Samanvita Mahadevi Durga Parameswari fought the war ultimately together with her Sena and and finished. And again, Parvati happened to come to take bath in Tatriya Charitam of Durga Saptasati. Goddess Parvati, Himavan's daughter, she came to take deep and bath in the Ganga river. Just around that time, all the gods made prayer to Parvati, asking her that Sumbha Nisumbhas have become impossible. They became the rulers of the entire universe and deprived them from their own portfolios, and Swargalokam also deprived for them. They are driven away from the throne and positions. Then Parvati said, don't worry, I take care of them. So Parvati becomes Mahasaraswati. In Dvitiya Saritam Mahishasura episode, she becomes Mahalakshmi. So becoming Mahasaraswati, she was able to, Mahasaraswati is a goddess of war, success. Yesterday, the 2 days before, we have all made worship to goddess Saraswati because Saraswati Sruti Mahatam, Mahiyatam, she is always superior and high intelligence connected to all the highly intelligent, powerful scholars and people. Therefore, Mahasaraswati Rupadalli, Ammavaru, she was able to put. The whole problem is when she looked so beautiful, the Sumbhas wanted to marry her. One of them, then so they proposed that she should come and marry. But anyway, in Tritiya Charitam, Ammavaru tells, no, no, I got one condition. I can marry only that person who wins me in the war. Somehow I made a pratigna, oath. So I cannot violate my own oath by myself. So let Sumbha Nisambha come to war, and if they win me, good, I will be their consort. Look at the challenge of the girl to be married, putting to the bridegrooms, I should say. And Nitya, that Nisambha, they give also option. If not one, if not both, at least one she should marry because Ratnahari to Parthiva. So that way the Yuddham, the war began, and Mahishasura, the war began. So that's why when war comes, encounter should be done, self-defense must be done. Therefore, she reacted, she entered the war field, and she did all that. That's why she is called Mahishamardini, Sumbhani, Shumbhani, Shudini. Well, these are all the various complements. Madhukaitava, Madhukaitava Bhanjini, etc. All these things will come to her as a part of Kirti to Devi Durga. Durgarti Nashani. She will try to remove all the arti of whatever nature it is, deeper, deeper, deeper. She does it. So we have had that kind of beautiful series of talks trying to take out the various characteristics of Devi, various features of Devi, and the Samam Bonam or summary of the Devi, all that, and it's all for Dushta Daitya Danava Bhanjana. At the same time, Lokayatra Vidhayanam. In order to make that the world runs smooth, the world order goes smooth, and for that purpose, Amavaru, Ayavaru, both of them are on. So they're always online to see that. That's why on one side Lord Rudra, on the other side Rudrani, Durga, Bhavani, they are both of them. But otherwise they are quite peaceful, they are always blessing all people. So that's why this Vijayadashmi is a victory where all these Rakshasas are put down and we start our new life for the year Krodhinama Samvatsaram, because in a year we have epochs, and where there is some kind of rejuvenation and novelty and freshness and all that. So that novelty, freshness, Deepavali is one. On Deepavali, so many merchants and Karwadis, they celebrate. They take it as a Lakshmi Puja, and from then their business will be renewed. And Ashadha Masam is another one. Magha Masam is another one. And this Navaratri, Devi Navaratri is another one. Anyway, we have got the installments of beginning our wonderful work. In fact, today we are going to launch the flyer inviting all scholars to participate in our 30th annual day celebrations on 28th and 29th December, Saturday and Sunday. And the subject matter the theme being the saints, religionists and philosophers or something like that. So spiritualists. So that is the theme, and you can share that flyer to all of your friends and groups. See that people are there to follow up the scholars who come and participate and share their ideas in that. So with this kind of introduction today, because it's a Dashami, only this Dashami is marked as a Vijaya Dashami. Because whole year we will be getting Dashami in the Krishna Paksha and Shukla Paksha, but Dashami is important. But this Dashami is marked Vijaya Dashami because Vijaya is said to be Arjuna, one of the names for Arjuna is Arjuna Palguna Partha, Kiriti Svetavahana, Vijayaha. So this Vijaya is the name given to him because he is a Kirite. Whenever he went to battle, Arjuna is always a victor. Nobody can defeat Arjuna. But only on one occasion he was defeated by his own son Babhruvahana. Otherwise, and that was only a positive thing because he was able to meet his wife Ulupi by because of Babhruvahana, the son, that is the meeting take place. So anyway, there is always karanam. Every karanam has got a karanam. And every karanam and karanam has got a karta. So karanam, karta. When these three people are at work, siddhi is automatic. That's why Vijayadashami is a siddhi devata. And today we think of the Siddhidatri among the Navadurgas. Siddhidatri is another important form of Devi. And what are we doing when we make prayer to Devi? That Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Dvisho Jahi. These are the four things which Durga Parameswari is requested to do for all mankind in the world. One, Rupam means Arogyam. Rupam means beauty. Rupam means prosperity. And Rupam Dehi, Jayam Dehi, whatever projects, whatever enterprises, whatever kind of work that you take, positive, it must lead you to success. So Jayam Dehi, because she is said to be Jaya Durga. So Jayanadas will be there when you once you talk about Durga Parameswari. In fact, I know in Lemon Temple here in the Rama Temple, they celebrated Durga Homam at one time, and almost all the people who gathered there to witness and to participate in that, so many Kunda Vedis are there. All people were shouting repeatedly, Jaya, 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 Jai Durga, and all that. So after Purnahuti, she just appeared sitting on a lion, holding a banner, and the lion was so pleasant and so on. So that shows that the Parameswari is a live deity. Whenever you call her, she is available for us. That's why Hu Yamanaha. So whenever you call, then she will definitely come. Hu Yamanaha. So that is the important thing. So this is how we are all having the wonderful time with this Vijayadashami, and we begin our life fresh after the after receiving the grace and grace and happiness from Durga Parameswari, Lalita Parameswari, Tripura Sundari, Mahalakshmi, Mahasaraswati, Mahakali. See, the word Maha is very interesting. Mahanagnihi, Maharudraha, Mahavishnuhu. This Maha tells you the combing of all energies, all forms of Devi. So, with this little introduction or some knowledge, think on Vijayadashmi Day, remembering our great, great traditions, which has been followed since times immemorial. And I think we can go to the Upanishad, the Prashnopanshad, because I didn't want to miss this, because though we are very busy doing some program, especially morning time in here, but remembering this particular kind of Upanishadic knowledge and learning will be a matter of great gain for us. Therefore, we shall spend some time on this Prashnopanishad. and probably it is available, the text is available in the internet also. You can download it, Prashnopanshad. Mere lyrics in Devanagari also it's available. In other scripts also, with commentary and all those things, both are available to us. So you may keep the book, because the Sarvaveda Mantraha, that gentleman has not put it, but this Prashna. And now let us start. Om Bhadram Karne Vishrunuyama Devaha.
Om Shri Bhadram Karnebi Srunuyama Deva. Om Shri Bhadram Karnebi Srunuyama Deva.
Bhadram Pasyeemakshabhiryajatraha.
Bhadram Pashyemakshabhiryajatraha.
Sthirairangaistustuvagumsastanurihi.
Tirairangai Sustuvagum Sattanobihi.
Visemadeva yadayuhu.
Pushyema Deva Hitai Yadayoho.
Swasti na indro vruddhasravaha.
Swasti na Indra Vruddhashravaha.
Swasti na pusha vishvavedaha.
Swasti na Pucha Vishwavedaha.
Swasti nastarcyo arishtanemihi.
Swasti nastaksho Arishtanemihi.
Swasti no bruhaspatir
Swasti no Bruhaspatir Dadato.
Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
See, this is the Shanti mantra set at the Prashnopanshad to begin with. In the Prashnopanshad, we have got 6 questions put by 6 great seers after undergoing 1,000 years tapas. In fact, when the seers approached the Paipala, the Maharshi, the Veda Rishi, who is responsible for getting the Atharva Veda mantras revealed from Brahmadeva, is one of the Sishyas of Brahmadeva. Because Rigveda, Yajurveda, Atharveda, Samaveda, all these 4 Vedas are originally given to Brahmadeva by Narayana himself, because Narayanat Veda Jayante. That's what we learn. Narayanat, any and everything. Agnir Jayate, Narayanat Vayur Jayate, Narayanat Suryo Jayate. So this is how we learn that in our Narayana Atharva Upanishad, we understand Narayana. So Vishnu is different. And the name Narayana is having that kind of source material, that he is one and all and he is everything. And therefore, here, this Prashnopanishad, the Prashna, are being put to the Pippalada Maharshi, and who is a Gnani par excellence. And Brahmagnanam is there, and he knows also the ways and means by which we are able to attain emancipation, because we want to not to return to this world. ಮನೆಗೆ ಬಂದರೆ ಕೆಲಸ, ಬೀದಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆರಾಮಾಗಿ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಸುಖ, ನಿಮ್ಗೇನು ಕೆಲಸ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಮನೆಗೆ ಬಂದರೆ ಪಾತ್ರೆ ಅದು ಇದು, ಗಾಡ್. ಸೊ that's why when once you are with the Veda, then you are really comfortable. ಈ ಮಂತ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ರ ಭದ್ರಂ ಅಂದರೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಫಾರ್ ಅವರ್ ಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ವೈರೀಸ್. ನಮಗಿರೋ ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರೀಸ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬೇಕು ಅಥವಾ ಉತ್ತರ ಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಗೋ ಟು ದಿ ಲರ್ನೆಡ್ ಪೀಪಲ್, ವಿದ್ವಾಂಸಃ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ They know what is wrong, what is good, and how best we can, if at all there is something wrong, how best they can manage the wrong. That also is a part of that. Therefore, we have Bhadram, and we are all endowed with the most important Indriyas, Karna, Aksha, and Angas. So all these three are very important, and therefore Karna is known for audition or hearing power, and the eye is known for seeing, and the other thing is known for that. So all these things have got to be good enough, sound enough. And in fact, when we are blessed like that, Jasema Devahitam Yadayu, we have to be doing all positive, good dharma. So dharma paripalana, dharma rakshana, dharma acharana, etc. should be there. Adukosa Devahitam, Deva is dharma. Dharmaparaha Devaha, Satyaparaha Devaha. Therefore, we have to look to that dharma. And again, we are now whom have to specifically mark or choose to ask for Indra, Pusha, and Arishtani means Tarchya and Brihaspati. So who are these fellows? What for their famous? One, Indra is highly famous. He is repeatedly requested, he is repeatedly invited, which means that he is a benefactor to all people. We are all the beneficiaries from him. Adukoskara, he is called as a Vruddha Srava. Srava andre Kirti. Vruddha andre plentitude, senior. So he is the senior most leader having greater fame and name, and therefore he is the king or the ruler, he is the leader of all gods. Secondly, we have got Pushan Devata, a form of Surya Bhagavan. Pushan is Mitra, Ravi, Surya, Bhanu, Khaga, Pusha, sixth god. So, ಈ ಆದಿತ್ಯನ ರೂಪದಲ್ಲಿ Pushan also is there. Then what is that Pushan? Vishwaveda. There is nothing that is not known to Pushan. He knows any and everything in the world. He's a good road watch. Then Tarksha is Garuda. He is moving all around. Mobility is strong. So that's why Garuda has been made as the king of all birds. Pakshirajaha. So Pakshirajavahana is for Mahavishnu. So in the Laghu Vishnu Sahasranamam, which I put to you all, in that Pakshiraja Proktaha anta, that Garuda is able to give movement to any and everywhere, which Vishnu has got to go, supervise and attend to. That's why he is called as the Garuda Vahana, Vishnu Garuda Vahana. So to be that, there should not be any kind of problem with the strength. So where is the strength of the Shakti Devata? Elli ಕೂತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಗರುಡನಲ್ಲಿ? ಶಿವಲಿಂಗಯ್ಯ, just give me the answer. Can you give me the answer? Where is the all energies vested in a bird? ಗೋಪಿನಾಥ್ ಅವರೇ, ಗೊತ್ತು ನಿಮಗೆ? ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿ ಬಲಂ. ಹಕ್ಕಿಗಳಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಬಲ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದೇರ್ ಇನ್ ದಿ ವಿಂಗ್ಸ್.
ರೆಕ್ಕೆ ಅಲ್ಲೋದ್ರೆ
ರೆಕ್ಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ರೆಕ್ಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬಲ ಇದೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಾಟ್ ಬೃಹಸ್ಪತಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಅರಿಷ್ಟ ನೇಮಿಹಿ ಅಂತ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ತಾರ್ಕ್ಷ್ಯನು ಏನು ಅಂದರೆ, ನೇಮಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಆಕ್ಸಲ್. ವಿತೌಟ್ ಆಕ್ಸಲ್ ದಿ ವೀಲ್ ಡಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ವೆಲ್. ಅದನ್ನು ಹಬ್ ಅಂತಿರಲ್ವಾ, ಸೈಕಲಲ್ಲಿ ಹಬ್ಬು. ಆ ಆಕ್ಸಲ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ವೀಲ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಹಬ್ಬು ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಆ ತರಹ ಆ ಬಲ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅರಿಷ್ಟನೇಮಿಯಾಗಿರುವ ತಾರ್ಕ್ಷಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೇರ್ ಫೋರ್ ಬೃಹಸ್ಪತಿ ಇದಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಕಾರಣ ಏನಂದರೆ ಮೇಧಾಶಕ್ತಿ. ಮೇಧಾದೇವಿ ಜುಷಮಾಣಾನ ಆಗಾತ್ ವಿಶ್ವಾಚಿ ಭದ್ರಾ ಸುಮನಸ್ಯಮಾನ. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಆ ಮೇಧಾದೇವಿಯ ಅನುಗ್ರಹ, ಆ ಮೇಧಾಶಕ್ತಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬೃಹಸ್ಪತಿಯಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಬೃಹಸ್ಪತಿ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಹೌ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ಓಂ I think I just take a pause for a while and come back. Meanwhile, if you are able to recite regarding. See, Brahmanishtaha, Brahmaparaha will tell us that we are having dedication, devotion, dexterity, 3D ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. 3D ಅಂದ್ರೇನು? ಡಿಸಿಪ್ಲೈನ್, ಡೆಕ್ಸ್ಟರಿಟಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಡಿವೋಷನ್. ಈ ಮೂರು ಇರಬೇಕು. ಈ 3Ds ಇದ್ದ ಮೇಲೆ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮನಿಷ್ಠಾ. ಅವ್ರು ಯಾರು ಬ್ರಹ್ಮನಿಷ್ಠರು ಅಂದರೆ ಶ್ರೋತ್ರಿಯಾ. ಶ್ರೋತ್ರಿಯ ಅಂದರೆ ಶ್ರುತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನು ಹೇಳಿದಾರೋ ಶ್ರುತಿಜ್ಞಾನವನ್ನು ಹೊಂದಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಆಚರಣೆ ಮಾಡೋವರೆಲ್ಲ ಕೂಡ ಶ್ರೋತ್ರಿಯರು ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಆ ಶ್ರೋತ್ರಿಯರೆಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ಮಹರ್ಷಿಗಳಿದಾರಲ್ಲ, ಸುಕೇಶ, ಭರದ್ವಾಜ, ಸೇಬ್ಯ, ಸತ್ಯಕಾಮ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸೌರ್ಯಾರ್ಣಿ, ದೆನ್ ಗಾರ್ಗ್ಯ, ಕೌಸಲ್ಯೇಯ, ದೆನ್ ಅಶ್ವಲಾಯನ, ಭಾರ್ಗವ, ದೆನ್ ವೈದರ್ಭಿ, ಕಬಂಧಿ, ಕಾತ್ಯಾಯನ, ಇವರೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಮಹರ್ಷಿಗಳು. ಎಂಥ ಮಹರ್ಷಿಗಳು ಅಂದರೆ ಅವ್ರ ಟೈಮ್ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಏನು? ಮಹರ್ಷಯೋ ಧರ್ಮ ತಪೋಭಿಕಾಮಾಹ. ಅಭಿಕಾಮ ಅಂದರೆ ಎಕ್ಸೆಸಿವ್ ಡಿಸೈರ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಡಿಸೈರ್ ದಟ್ ಮಹರ್ಷೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ಈಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ತಪಸ್ಸು, ಧರ್ಮ. ಎರಡನ್ನೇ ಪ್ರಾಮಿನೆಂಟಾಗಿ ಪ್ರಯಾರಿಟಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ? ಬ್ರಹ್ಮನಿಷ್ಠ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಏನಂದರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮ ಯಾರು ಗೊತ್ತು, ಬಟ್ ಪರಬ್ರಹ್ಮ ಯಾರು ಅಂತ ಪತ್ತೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಈಶ್ವರ, ಈಶ್ವರಾಣಾಂ, ಈಶ್ವರೀಣಾಂ, ಪ್ರಭು, ಪ್ರಭವ, ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ನಮಗಿದಿಲ್ಲ. ದೇರ್ ಈಸ್ ಒನ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ who is the distributor of any and everything. How, like, for example, in Ramayana, Vishnu tells, Ravanasura is there, is melting point of atrocities and himse. So I will divide myself into 4 parts, 4 members: Rama, Lakshmana, Bharata, Shatrughna, and I will be working 2 to protect in the Ayodhya in people, and 2 to come to fight. Rama and Lakshmana come out to fight with the Ravana and quell down, and Bharata and Shatrughna, both of them are there in the city Ayodhya to rule the land for 14 years. In fact, Shatrughna is more composed than Bharata. Bharataniಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಭರತ ಈಸ್ ಎಮೋಷನಲ್ ಮೋರ್. ಹಿ ವಾಸ್ ಸೋ ಮಚ್ ಆಂಗ್ರಿ. ಭರತ he wanted to kill ಕೈಕೇಯಿ, his mother. ಸೊ ಮಾತೃಹಂತ. ಆದರೆ ಶತ್ರುಘ್ನ ಬಂದು, ಅಯ್ಯ ಆ ತರಹ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದಪ್ಪ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ತಾಯಿಯನ್ನು ಕೊಲ್ಲಿದರೆ ರಾಮನಿಗೆ ಸಂತೋಷ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. he will never speak to you in life. So keeping Rama in view, eldest brother who is father like, you should not kill your mother. ಆ ತರಹ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ? ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಾನ್ವೇಷಣಾ. ಸೊ ತತ್ಸರ್ವಂ, ದೇ ಡೋಂಟ್ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಹಾಫ್ ನಾಲೆಡ್ಜ್ ಆಫ್ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮ, ಬಟ್ ದೇ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎ ಫುಲ್ ನಾಲೆಡ್ಜ್ ಆಫ್ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮ. ಆ ಫುಲ್ ನಾಲೆಡ್ಜ್ಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಅವ್ರು ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ಸಮತ್ಪಾಣಯ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಎ ಗುರು. ಗುರು ಬ್ರಹ್ಮ, ಗುರು ವಿಷ್ಣು, ಸೂಟಬಲ್ ಗುರು ಬರಬೇಕು ನಮಗೆ. ಆ ಸೂಟಬಲ್ ಗುರು ಇದ್ಮೇಲೆ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಸೇಫ್. ಸರಿಯಾದ ಗುರುಗಳ ದೃಷ್ಟಿ, ಗುರುಗಳ ಅನುಗ್ರಹ, ಗುರುಗಳ ಸನ್ನಿಪಾತ, ಗುರುಗಳ ಉಪದೇಶ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ದರೆ ನಮ್ಮದೇನು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಗುರು ಉಪದೇಶ ಈಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಪವರ್ಫುಲ್. ಗುರುಗಳು ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ಅದು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದರೆ ತುಂಬ ಗ್ರೇಟ್. ನಮ್ಮ ಶ್ರೀಪಾದ ಪೂಜಾರವರು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇವರು ಸುರೇಂದ್ರ ಪೂಜಾರ್ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾಯಿದ್ರು ಆವಾಗ? ಸರ್ ಗುರುಗಳೇ ನೀವು ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಂತ. ಅಷ್ಟು ಡಿವೋಷನ್ ಆಗಿ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. even Vasan, Mahesh, and all these things. Because, of course, you can always, you have always free to give some kind of requests and suggestions. But ultimately, we have got to follow the Guru. ಹಂಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಏನಂತ ಚೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ದೇ ವಾಂಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಗೋ ಟು ಪಿಪ್ಪಲಾದ ಮಹರ್ಷಿ. How do they go to Maharshis and Gurus? ಸಮಿತ್ಪಾಣಯ. 6 ಜನರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಒಬ್ಬರು ಸಮಿತ್ಗಳು ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಉಪಯೋಗ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ತಮ್ಮ ತಮ್ಮ ಸಮಿತ್ಪಾಣಯ ಅಂದರೆ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬ ಋಷಿ, ಸುಕೇಶ, ಭರದ್ವಾಜ ಇವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸಮಿತಿಗಳನ್ನು ತಗೊಂಡು ಗುರುಗಳ ಹತ್ರ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹೋಗಿ ಅವರು ತಮ್ಮ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಾನ್ವೇಷಣೆ ಬಗ್ಗೆ, ನಾಲೆಡ್ಜ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕೇಳಿದರೆ ಆಗ ಗುರುಗಳು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಅಯ್ಯ, ಐ ಕೆನಾಟ್ ಟೀಚ್ ಯು ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಜ್ಞಾನ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ. ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಮೇಕ್ ಸಫಿಷಿಯಂಟ್ ಪ್ರಿಪರೇಷನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಡಿಸರ್ವಿಂಗ್ with that Brahmajnana. So what is the measure for that? Tapasa brahmacharyena shraddhaya samvatsaram samvasatha. So tapassu, brahmacharya and shraddha. ಈ 3 ಗ್ಯಾಡ್ಜೆಟ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ, ಫ್ಯಾಕಲ್ಟೀಸ್ ಇಂದ ಆರ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ 1 year ನೀವು ಕಾಲಕ್ಷೇಪ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ತಪಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬನ್ನಿ. ದೆನ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಟೆಲ್ ಯು. Actually, to come to the Prashnopanshad, we have been doing a lot of tapas. And today is the wonderful day that on Vijayadashmi day, we don't want to miss our quest for Brahmanveshanam. That is trying to know who is Brahma. Before we know Brahma, we should also know the activity of the Brahma. What is the activity of Brahma? Brahmayena kulalavanyamite ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಾಂಡ ಭಾಂಡೋದರೇ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮ ಈ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಾಂಡ ಭಾಂಡೋದರಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿ ಈಸ್ ಕೀಪಿಂಗ್ ಆನ್ ಮ್ಯಾನುಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಚರಿಂಗ್ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್, ಪೀಪಲ್. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಅವನನ್ನು ಯಾಕೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಕೆಲಸ ಕಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತಾರೆ ದುಡಿಯೋದಕ್ಕೆ, ಅಡುಗೆ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ. ನೋಡಿ, ಕೆಲವರು ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ಅಡುಗೆ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋದರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಬರೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ತುಂಬ ದಟ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಒನ್ ಫಾರಿನ್ ಲೇಡಿ, ಒನ್ ಫಾರಿನರ್, ಒನ್ ಥೈಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ monk was telling, sir, I pity Indian women. They spend 3 hours in the kitchen in the morning, 3 hours in the kitchen in the night, 6 hours they are in the kitchen only, sir. I pity very much ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ. I remember that Lekre, a great Buddhist monk who came to study in Tripura. ಇವರೆಲ್ಲರೂ, because they come to see how is the Indian life and Indian woman's life and a man's life are those days. But things are all changed now here, these contemporary times, but forget about that. Even this becomes a history in course of time. So we have come to note down that the Rishi Pippalada asked all the rishis who came to learn and know more and more about Brahman to follow tapassu, brahmacharya, shraddha. And what is tapas? Our Mahanarayana Upanishad defines. So, Rutam tapas, Satyam tapas, Shantam tapah, Damaha tapah, Shamaha tapah. Ultimately, ಬ್ರಹ್ಮನಿಗೋಸ್ಕರ ನಾವು ಯಾವ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರೋ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಡಿಫೈನ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಅ ತಪಸ್. ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ತಪಸ್. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಸಂಧ್ಯಾವಂದನ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಒಂದು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಆದರೆ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಯು ಡೂ ವಿತ್ ಡೆಡಿಕೇಶನ್, ವಿತ್ ಕೃಷ್ಣಾರ್ಪಣಂ ಆಟಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್, that will definitely pay you dividends. ಅದರಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಜಾಯಂತ, ದೆನ್ ವಿಜ್ಞಾಸ್ಯಾಮಃ ಸರ್ವೇ ಸರ್ವಂ ಹವೋ ವಕ್ಷ್ಯಾಮ ಇತಿ. ವಕ್ಷ್ಯಾಮ is the plural. I am going to narrate, reveal all about Brahman and wonderful answer to all your 6 questions, 6 marks, and that we saw. So today we have started not having a Dvitiya Vignam, because last Friday we started, I gave introduction to this Prashnopanshad. How important is there among 10 Upanishads? There are Dasha Upanishads, hundreds of Upanishads are there, thousands of Upanishads are there. And among all such innumerable Upanishads, only 10 have been chosen or selected and said Dashopanishad. And some other time people have come to recognize and remember or count only 108. So Ashtashata Upanishad, and there is 108 Upanishads. And actually, 1,000 Upanishads and more are there. But we cannot spend time completely in Upanishadic learning, but we have to have the saram, the essence of all of that. So that way, thanks to that Vasan, I should compliment him. That's our Prashnopanshad. That's good. So inspire your other friends also to come and sit and note down the answers for the 6 questions which are put by the rishis, and to which a long, convincing, comfortable answer is being provided to us by that Pippalada Maharshi. Om Swasti. Yes, Vasan or Gopinath. Om Sahana Vavatu. Sahanau Bhunaktu. Saha Viryankaravavahai. Tejasvinavadhitamastu. Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Sarvam Sri Krishnarpanamastu. Sarvam Sri Matrucharanaravindarpanamastu. Sarvasri Veda Purushasirvadostu. Om Tat Satu.